If you're an interior designer, having a strong online presence is extremely important. And one of the great ways that you can do that is with your social media presence. You get to showcase your work, have people find you, and engage in conversations that you otherwise might not have. And that's why social media is an essential tool for interior designers. Let's talk about it. All right, so we're talking about interior designers who are online and want to benefit using social media. We're going to talk about some practical, easy tips to follow so that you can succeed online. The first thing is, you want your brand visibility. And I was fortunate enough to speak at a conference, the Toronto Interior Design Show last year, 2022. And one of the main things that I saw people ask me time and time again right after my talk that I gave was how do they increase their brand visibility? How do they increase their brand awareness? And that comes from one place, really, a saturated market. There are more than ever people who have presences online, who are interior designers, who are decorators, who are architects, who are builders, design and build, all that stuff, and it's becoming cluttered. So how do I stand out? How do I get my name, my studio name, out in front of the people that I actually want to talk to? And that's one of the great things about social media. You get to build genuine and more personal conversations, or relationships rather, with the types of people that you actually want to be talking with. And you don't have to necessarily sign every person, but being involved in the industry, word of mouth goes a long way, because people love to have the referral of a great designer who did something amazing. But a lot of the times that starts with interaction that started online. So today we're going to be talking about the benefits of using social media for your interior design business. Along with all the other people that were asking about brand visibility and brand awareness, there is a large amount of people who are not attracting the right types of clients. They don't see those types of potential clients that, holy grail type clients, projects that you're excited about coming to them, and so they want to change their image or their approach online to start to attract different kinds of customers. And usually that gets solved with one major way, and this is why social media is so important for interior designers. You get to add your personal touch and your personal flair to your promotion, and your style and your approach, your demeanor, is another selling feature for your business. When you're helping somebody decorate or renovate their home, you're going to be in a position of intimacy with their surroundings, their home, the place where they come to rest and feel comfortable. So they only want to work with certain types of people. And if you are a designer who is very blasé and you're very charismatic and all those other things, very liberal with certain colors and all that kind of stuff, you may not attract the type of people that are going to pay you to decorate a mansion unless they have that eclectic style. But if you are somebody who is a little bit more sophisticated or reserved, you might attract certain people as well. So it's not just your business offering, but also your personality as well is a little bit on the chopping block in terms of coordinating the right meetup with a client versus a vendor. And on social media, there are ways for you to engage with different demographics of people. So the first step with social media is always going to be understanding your target audience. Who are you actually trying to reach, and have you done your homework on them? Different people behave for different ways, and because of that difference in behavior, that's where you're going to be able to find opportunities for your tactics to maybe approach them or reach them. Some people don't like coupons and sales. Some people like exclusivity and they want something to be expensive because they don't want anybody else to have it. So it depends on your market, and what you're looking for in terms of projects. Once you have that identified, now you start to see the benefits of being online and curating your image and curating your approach. Now, there's so many things to talk about in terms of social media in general, but I'm trying to stick to very specific things about interior design that you can do to leverage social media for your business. Next up, platforms. Again, with understanding who your target demographic is and who you're trying to reach, understanding which platforms they use behaviorally and spend time on is going to be a major factor in where you place your assets. So if you're creating content like video or images or galleries, like case studies, it depends on the type of content that you create and where you want to reach these people. So if you're looking for Instagram, that's a very very popular place right now, especially to showcase visual types of assets. That's where it's going to be a great baseline, but there are new members inside of this game right now. Instagram has been the top dog for a very long time, but a lot of people who have disposable income, who are ready maybe because of how long they've had certain parts of their homes and they already are homeowners, are going to be people that are on Facebook. And you're going to have people as well that are very, I guess, inspired, and they might be on Pinterest. And you're going to have people who are more business focused, and they're going to be looking for the most highest rated, somebody who has done meaningful or award-winning type work. You might find that yourself on LinkedIn. So again, what type of client you're looking for really will help determine where you use these platforms. Of course, there's Houzz, of course there's, TikTok, and there's all these other places that you can technically be. And I would definitely say, check out those places. But I would say to start with one and focus in on the type of work that, you want to create, the type of post that you want to create. And we have a whole video about creating a content marketing strategy for any type of business, including interior designers. But you want to make sure that you're in a place now where you're creating something that the platform understands, meaning something that works on TikTok might not work on LinkedIn because the platforms are just used differently. You can't post your stories the way you post stories on Instagram the same way that you would post it on LinkedIn or on TikTok or whatever, because people use that platform different from another. So you have to cater your content to the platform. Your platform is catered to the audience. It all comes down to your audience. If you take the time at the top and learn about your audience, the targeted demographic you're trying to reach, we also have a free guide on our website talking about buyer personas and target audiences as well. You can then start to hone in and not feel so cluttered, spinning your wheels trying to produce content for all these different platforms. Okay, so let's talk about using social media effectively as an interior designer. There are great and simple ways for you to leverage what you're already doing to showcase the type of work that you're capable of. The number one thing people love to see online is going to be finished products, because they want to be able to envision how you would work in their home, and they want to see the process of building that product. That could be, you creating a short little video explaining decision processes and how you make those decisions. That could be showing plans if your client, allows you to, showing how a plan works and how getting the millwork done and what that looks like, almost as if you are your own HGTV personality. Show them how it would work, and really what you're doing, you're showing them how you would care and work for them in their home. People that love that type of artwork or love that type of design, they're going to be interested in how it all comes together. And of course, you're going to attract lots of people with finished work, doing a house tour or a reveal. That can really help you stand out because of your unique style or the style of the project that you were able to produce. Showing people how it goes from plans to actual execution, that also helps people understand a little bit more about who you are and what you do. And the only other tip that I can really share about using social media effectively is going to be add your personality. You're going to hear that multiple times. Show your face, talk to the camera, introduce yourself, build a relationship. And the relationship has to be two ways. It can't just be you talking or selling services. Talk to them and ask them for their opinions. Now, I'm not saying you have to take their opinions, but you're inviting them to be a part of the process. Say, hey, which of these two colors do you like the best? Whether it's, this one or this one, and you have different swatches that you can show. That's how you're going to become successful on social media. Engaging with your customers, engaging with your potential clients is going to be another way to be extremely successful as well. If you're not staying online and actually using the platform that you're posting to, the platform understands that, and then they see you more as somebody who has the potential to spam, and you're not going to get the amount of reach and views that you're looking for. Now, side note, you're not going to get the reach and views that you think you deserve irregardless, especially on platforms like Instagram, where you need to really pay to boost your post or to have ads running. That's what they expect from business accounts. So if you want to be a creator account, that might be a little bit easier, softer blow in terms of how the actual platform works. But irregardless, if the people see your posts, make sure that you are engaging with them, responding to comments. Use hashtags, not just to post things, but also to search things. You should be an active member in all those hashtags. And, little pro tip, you can subscribe to hashtags. So if you have a hashtag, let's say I live live in Toronto, Toronto Interior Design, and there's a hashtag that's pretty popular. You can subscribe to it, and when things pop up on your feed, that will also pop up on your feed, like as if you followed a bunch of people. And you can also now comment on different people's posts and help your community. The stronger your presence is inside the community, the easier it is going to be for you to engage with your audience. Okay, let's talk about a few accounts that are doing really well on Instagram specifically. And we could do this for any platform. You can go on Pinterest and you can go on Facebook, and you'll find different types of interior designers. So the first thing we're going to see here, I just searched up some interior designers, period, no like location, and we're just going to talk about some of them together. It's going to be like a quick review. So first one is Bridget Ote Interior Design, and Bridget Ote is the designer. You can see that there. And the great thing that I want to show you, yes, she has lots of followers. Yes, she has lots of posts. She has bolded or capitalized the keywords that she wants people to be able to search for and to find. She only has one simple link for her bio link, and she has great highlights and 3 pin posts. Okay, already you can see some of the things that she's doing that is really well done. Even though they're not recent, only one of them is recent. The other 2 pin posts are from 2022. So one is about over a year old, and the other one is also over a year old. So she is showcasing probably work that is the most featured or the most valuable right away, as well as she's showcasing her highlights, and that's where she's showing a little bit more of her flair. When people tag her, when she's spending time with people, what more of her personal inspirational type things are. It's more showing her personality, and this is again what I'm talking about. Yes, you can be a fantastic designer, but yes, you should also show that you are a real human being and that you really have different sources of inspiration, that you have your own style outside of interior design, and that your own approach to life itself. This is going to make you more real, and especially when you're dealing with clients who are looking to purchase from designers, they need to know that you're a real type of person that they can invite to renovate and redecorate and re-envision vision that they have and to bring it to reality. So that's one account. Okay, I want to show you also somebody who has tons of followers, 386,000. This is Emily Reyna. You might have seen her on TikTok. I'm showing you her Instagram profile, but I've been seeing her and following her since the beginning of her journey on TikTok, when she had, I think, under 10,000 followers on TikTok at the time. And now I think she's over 1 million. So you can see how fast certain discovery platforms can really help you be discovered. And she literally was showing very frugal, budget-friendly things, that she was doing all the work herself. Admittedly, she is an architectural designer, so she's kind of leveraging a lot of structural, architectural type learnings as well as design. So she was doing a lot of the millwork and handiwork all of herself, and it worked out really well. I think her first project was her parents' home while they were on vacation. You probably have seen her if you're on TikTok. So one of the great things that you see already is she has custom icons for her highlights. She does not necessarily have the most optimized profile, and that's, I guess, is okay when you have over 300,000 or almost 400,000 followers. It just says designer, come design with me, and then I have her business contacts for brand deals and stuff like that. But the great thing that you want to see here that I want to make mention is she's leveraging the platform, and this is another thing that I keep trying to instill in new clients, is understanding how the platform actually works. So she has in her Reels series, and series is a feature where you have multiple different videos that can be cataloged together as a cluster of videos. So she had a series on here, bedroom IKEA trip. She also had another series called DIY melting frame, and it's more than one reel. It's 4 reels all together, and they play in a sequence. And that's another way that Instagram or Meta is going to give you extra little bit of gas on your post, because you are leveraging its key featured tools inside of the platform. So the more things you can do to actually use the platform the way it's intended to be used, the platform is going to reward you for that. She also has her highlights with custom icons. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. And she also is showing tons of her personality. I think that's probably the biggest takeaway that you can use in building your interior design presence online. Okay, one last one. We'll do a smaller account for this. Okay, let's talk about a local one here called Sansa Interiors. And we've featured Sansa before for their website they had done on one of our other videos. But this is another great social media presence. They have lots of carousels. Again, you're using the platform features. They have reels. They're showcasing a lot of aesthetic. They're showing palettes. They're showing showing a lot of their different colors. They're showing almost how they're making their decisions. They're posting things that are inspirational. This is not your big, massive studio with like 100 different designers and all this different type of stuff. No, this is a very local boutique style that's doing big and great work. And I think that's what their best thing is for them. They have stories, they have their highlights, they also have a optimized profile. It's not the greatest optimized profile, but it is their name. It is showing their profile picture, a picture of a great room they've designed. It says that they are interior design studio, and they said exactly what they do. We do custom, residential, and commercial interior design with a holistic approach. And they have their links, and they have all of those things working together. The big thing I'm going to say here is going to be they are consistently posting reels on somewhat of a consistent basis, and they're not getting crazy numbers, but I guarantee you if they continue to post consistently that they're going to be able to see the results. And the one thing that I will say is kind of missing is a little bit of personality. I think if they show their face a little bit more, I think they will actually have way more views. So you can see the difference here between a medium-sized one that we started with at 17,000, a large one in the middle there we had over almost 400,000, and this one that has 2,500. The two bigger ones had lots of personality, and this one is showing a lot of work but not necessarily a lot of personality. We're gonna end it here. The only thing I can really add to this is spend some time and work A, on your target audience to remember who you're actually doing this for, and B, make sure that you find the platform that you're actually going to want to spend time with. Learn that platform, learn how to use it, and I don't just mean, oh, I know how to post on Instagram or I know how to make a pin and post it on Pinterest. Learn all the different things about that platform and how it's supposed to be used, because the platform will reward you for that. And then lastly, you're going to want to have to show your personality throughout that. Maybe work through a brand messaging exercise. We also have a video about that. I'll post it up here. So that's it for me for now, guys. I hope this helps. Leave your comments down below if you think that I missed anything. I'd love to hear and see what you guys are doing. Peace out.